Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Giants combined for a four-hitter as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. Mike Foltynewicz got the win throwing 8 shutout innings, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox 3-0. Hyunjin Ryu got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the Angels took care of the Indians 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Carlos Correa was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 12-1. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-0. Tim Anderson crossed the plate 3 times in the game as the White Sox took care of the Rays 5-1. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. The Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-2. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 13-3. It was their 5th straight victory. Ian Happ drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Cubbies past the Royals 6-1. Lourdes Gurriel grabbed 3 base knocks, helping lead the Reds to victory over the Marlins 7-3. The Nats knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 11-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. Julian Fernandez earned win number 7 this season, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 2-1. The Metropolitans combined to give up just 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. Spencer Turnbull got the win number 7 thus far, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 3-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting bold on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Giants played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one
Leading
here today.
Off the afternoon for San
Into
Francisco.
the box, Andrew Benintendi. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Tommy La Stella is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. One and one to Tommy La Stella. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 268 the average for him coming in. 15 long balls and 58 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. He's set. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Anthony DeSclafani starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
1 out, bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
This pitch is popped up. Longoria has a play. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
A sweep is always nice, particularly when you're the visiting team. Even though this isn't a division rival game, these 2 teams have a long history of being rivals, so this is a very important game.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Kurt Casale. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Seth Brown. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Laureano stands at first with one out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And now the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Let's sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Up next, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Giants down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
And now in the box, Tony Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Andrus leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Dickerson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Down the 3rd baseline. Here now the 2-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Brandon Belt will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Dickerson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now a man at third with 1 away. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Olsen in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Kurt Casale would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
well. He walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in once again is Kurt Casale. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. A 1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants get 1 on the Brandon Belt double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now that.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the run is Benintendi, and no one will track it down. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dubon comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown, worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he lays off for ball 1. Popped him up. Longoria near the bag at third. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Chad Pinder. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Here it comes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
right
ones
fielder.
have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Lays off 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's ball 4.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, John Murphy.
Digging in next, Sean Murphy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Piscotty, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Tyler Beatty is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In now, Elvis Andrus. And a double steal try here. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Dubon is there, and he'll bring this one in. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But they'll catch a break, as the runners are going to stay where they are here, as there's no advance.
Number 5. Second baseman.
Striding in is Tony Kemp. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The set and the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
The payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate now is Matt Chapman. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
The set and the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 25 for him on the year. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
San Francisco.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Alex Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch. Alex Dickerson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. So next to hit is Brandon Belt. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Chapman has it cleanly.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 4 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dubon is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Seth Brown. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in next, Chad Pinder. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Pinder.
First delivery to him. And a curveball in for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 4-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the
Leading off
outfielder,
the Giants,
Mauricio Dubon.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Olsen trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Grounded down the third baseline. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Ready on 1 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ball 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your
Jake
attention,
Diekman
please.
takes over here with
Now
a runner
pitching
at
for
first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 left
please
for
join
San
us for the
Francisco,
traditional
and this is still a
seventh inning
4-1
stretch.
ball game. Now at the plate is Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and get something started in the home
The right
half of
fielder.
the 7th.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games.
Now
That's his
batting.
5th strikeout
The
in this
catcher,
series alone.
John.
So clearly this pitching staff, they
Murphy.
figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tony Kemp would be next. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard to short. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. begin the 8th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Now here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Laureano's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. At the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
In there, 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Alex Dickerson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
San Francisco, number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
From the stretch, and they start him out away with a called strike. The Giants entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Again, another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Up next,
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's it. Down to 3-2.
Seth Brown would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Trevor Rosenthal.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch on its way.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Count even now at 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now that designated.
And now here is Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there, and I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Oakland A's earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jesus Luzardo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Trevor Rosenthal wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.